Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Modern Grind. And today we're going to be jumping right into some modern best of three, not quite a league. We're going to be trying to work out the kinks of the list right now. Sideboard, fine tuning, nothing really major changing, but look at all these new names. Gotta shout out the legends who support the channel. But first off, if you enjoy Goblin's content, if you enjoy listening to me ramble, hit that like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. Here, starting from the top, Alpha Ronan, Tim Stoptex, Elias Sutter, The Darth New, ADD1 100K, Jared Munsterman, Annan, Ray Barrow, Cypher 777, The High Wumpus, AJR, B Rhyme, Gorvisker, Sliver of Nope, Scott McIntosh, Javier Hugo, and Valeroth. Absolute legends who support the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and let's jump into some modern. Super excited to jam some games of goblins. Boom. So we're playing 21 lands. I wanted to see, because we had to mulligan a couple one land hands, felt really bad. Also, having double arena glory wasn't always the nicest. We could trim an arena for another fetch or a mountain. Either of those could be fine. I guess playing the full 4 caverns makes me inclined to play another mountain. We could also play another fetch land. It's another black source. Does deal us slightly more damage. I think we just are okay with the prevalence of Harbinger of the Tides, which I feel like it's going to come back with the new Urza Saga ruling. So let's test it like this. Although this makes it harder to cast the Thoughtseize on one. Maybe it is add another fetch land. Add the second Scalding Tarn. We also trimmed a Brother's End and a Dampening Sphere for 2 Blood Moons. Just more flexible, and I wanted to see how that would go. We have the 2 Trawlers. Could go up to 3. I'd be okay with cutting the Battle Cry. As aggressive as it is, it's nice sometimes, but you rarely win with attacking with this deck. Although it's a good mana sink. Let's just try it like this. Let's run it back. Let's do a audio check real quick. Perfect. All right, now let's jam some games. Hey, appreciate you for being here, Dom. Legends all around. We're making the stories of tomorrow today. But yeah, big shout out to the legend in the chat. Dom went undefeated tonight. Dom, what were you playing? Let the people know so that I can shout you out. I would like to play first. Yes, please. Sounds really good. I just can't draw another Kikijiki. Dom's been jamming the Omniscience deck. One of the most, you thought Mice was degenerate? You thought red decks went fast? Nah, you play Interaction, and then you have a turn 4 I win button in the form of Omniscience. Wizards in their infinite wisdom decided to put Omniscience in the same format as Abuela's Awakening, which is an Omniscience Reanimator target. It's actually disgusting. I love combo decks. The same list you played at the RC. Hell yeah. Dom's been jamming this game, or the games with that deck for so long. He's got the list locked down. New cards come out. He's like, he has the same mentality I do. New cards come out. I'm going to prey on the new meta with my locked in 75. While people make their decks a little bit better, worse against the field because they don't know what they're doing yet. Preordained, this could be a billion things. But I think any deck that plays Preordained, I do not care about. Could be Neoform, I guess. Pitchcast Allosaurus Rider, Neoform into Grizzlebrand, and just win? It's always a possibility. Okay. Guess we'll do this. Okay, so we have a Skirk. I like the idea of having the Bloodstained Mire next turn. Just get the Snoop down. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Okay. I mean, that'll be decent to Violin next turn. We have to remember to end step, activate the Vial, if we survive. They can't infect? Oh, it's infect. Oh. So we can't race. Activate. Yes. Chain Whirler, Mog Mob, any of that. Put the Skirk into play. Go to mine. Trigger. Okay. Yes. Draw. Land's fine because we get to fetch. We have a mana for Matron, so we can grab this Theater. Ringleader is not a Matron. It gives us 4 looks at interaction. So yeah, that's fine. Because we can use this. Don't want to do this. Oh, now we can't cast. Okay. I guess we did have to bin this. Silly me. So we can activate this to pump. Hope they don't have another like hand that taps from like a colored source. A green or a blue. So what can we do right now? We can activate the vial. Yes. Put a battle cry into play. And pump. Swing. Alright, opponent. Fetch land, I die. Oh! And I win the match? They just said, I don't want anything to do with you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, that was kind of crazy. Let's do it again. I mean, I like playing against Infect, honestly. We have so much interaction and removal. It's a good matchup for us. Especially post-board. Double chicken. I would like to play first, yes. A million times better. Is it the Cavern and the Blood Crypt? I'm on the play, right? I get to Thoughtseize. think munitions is the worst. That's what my initial thought was. Now show me Eldrazi. Sure. Van, so that's gonna be important, I bet. Binding the vial. Play another vial. Pay 2 life. Pay another 2 life. See a Ragavan. Alright, they have the bolt for my Snoop, but I can take their Scion. They shocked, that means they drew a Scion. Fascinating. Battle card's really good. I wanted to see if I acted like I didn't have my land drop, if they would bolt it in my combat step, but they didn't, so slow rolling the land doesn't make sense. Because I just really need them to use that bolt. So much so that we might wait an entire another turn cycle for this Snoop. Give it pseudo haste. Grab the theater. Wow. Would I rather have it in my hand against Zoo? I think this has to go in the yard. Which this is actually great. Because now I can go pump. Pump. Smack. There's the bolt. So I know about none of the cards in their hand now. Put a Snoop in play. Another Snoop on top. I'll leave it at 2. Because this gives me access to another card. And another Snoop, okay. Yeah, sometimes your opponents try to counter your uncounterable spells. Cavern's a messed up magic card. Oh, we didn't attack? That's pretty bad. Opponent is flooding pretty bad. Yeah, this is pretty insane. Is it more damage if I just go to combat first? Definitely, right? Attack for 9. Second main. Activate Vial. Well, this isn't how you're supposed to do it, but put this into play, sack it to Bolchu. Sack it to Bolchu. Sack it to Bolchu. Maybe we need to play more Mog Mobs. Maybe if we just blind flip Mog Mob with 2 or 3 Snoops in play, we can attack for 4 and then throw it for 6. That's 10 damage right there. Okay. Alright, against that deck, we definitely want to grab basics. Oh, we don't have a basic swamp, so it doesn't matter. If we don't have a basic swamp, then Thoughtseize is probably worse. Chalice and 1 is also pretty good against them, I think. The Munitions Expert didn't really do anything there. Bring in the last Thoughtseize. Because I think Thoughtseize is the best card. It's better than Chalice for sure. Like, taking their Scion was the way that we won right there. Cause I know who I am. And in life like this, you learn to live again. In life like this, you learn to live again. Alright. Deep breath. Reset. It's gonna be a good day. More water, please. Brain. I can feel my neurons in my brain firing, or synapses. Brain stuff. I can feel my brain stuff work better when I'm hydrated versus when I'm not. This is a bad hand versus their deck. I'll try it. Pre-game. Alright, they went to 6. Alright, we got the turn 1 vial. Oh, come on, kill Jack. Come on. Auto pass, you silly man. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing my hair all silly like because it's late and I can. My brain doesn't work good. Another blood crypt is perfect. Interesting. That's a 5/5. Okay. I see you. 5/5. I think we need to surveil into something good. And then go to their end step. There's the thing we shatter with our crater maker. Perfect. You're at 13. Grab a surveil land at their end step. I mean, it's going to be really good against this Kavu. We need a colorless to blow this up so we can just play this tapped. Or we could hold this for a Flage. Play the Blood Crypt tapped. Let's go to combat. Declare attacks after declare attacks. But before blockers. Activate. I would like to go to blocks. Because then I can take away its trample. So, okay to blocks. Blocks. Okay, before damage. Destroy target colorless non-land permanent. No damage. 2 mana fog. They're going to Leyline Binding their own Cyan Draco so that they can then Leyline Binding their own Leyline Binding in order to get the Cyan Draco back. Oh no, okay, they took my taking my vial makes so much more sense. I was like, oh wow, opponent, you're going really all in on this. Okay, they're gonna shock. Play another Kavu. Play another Scion. Big brain. I see you. The binding is pretty good. Okay, Harbinger can grab Trash Master. So we play this. Do not bolt ourselves. Put a goblin on top. We're taking 9. We'll be at 3. Because we don't block. We die to bolt. Really close. Into the future. Time keeps on slipping. Okay, so we don't block this time. We say don't have anything. Just anything, really. I know you have Lightning Bolt and Tribal Flames in your deck, but you should not have any of those cards in your hand. Right? Right. Alright, show me the Magical Bolt. Flage is also acceptable. Murder. Hardcast Leyline Binding. Oh no. So now I can't shatter the Scion? Yeah, so now I can't even shatter the Scion. Well played. Game 3. Yeah, that felt good. So let's run it back. A well-timed hardcast Leylines off the top with the Scion is pretty good. We have to shatter the Scion before they can get the Leyline into play, usually. Or just race it with the combo. The second Scion's pretty tough. Deep breath. Reset. Let's do it again. Turn 2 Blood Moon's pretty good. If they answer it, then we can cast our Sling Gang. If not, then we're fine with that. Nothing bad's gonna happen, opponent. Ragavan. What's annoying because it can make treasures. But I mean, I think I just don't care. Trawler's good. Sting Scorcher's really good. Ringleader. Oh, we don't have the 4th land. We grab Ringleader. It could have been Snoop too, but I think I like Ringleader more. We can play Sting Scourger. Bolt the bird. And by bird, I mean the 1/1 that already got me a Demonic Tutor. This is 2 generic for a Demonic Tutor for goblins and 1 red for a 1/1. It's pretty good. They got their spells back. Well, I can cast my Sling Gang. And give my creatures haste. So the Ragavan giving them the white did allow them to kill my Blood Moon. Play. The percentage points and the information gained. A white mana because that means that they can tear. They can tear. They leyline binding my matron so that they can get a swing in with Ragavan. The second Goblin Ringleader, okay. And a land off the top. Go get the mountain. Play the Sling Gang. Now we have blockers. Go to blocks. Damage is good. Fetch, fetch. What are they grabbing? Okay, they're hard casting it for the future, which makes me feel pretty good. Still can't double spell, but now we can grab a Rakdos Theater. Let's get this Ringleader down. Draw 4. Sure. Let's go to combat. Attack with everything. Pass it over. Blade is really good. Kill my Sting Scourger. My Sling Gang. I would like to sack in response. Sack it to its own ability to fizzle your life gain. Then we'll go to the end step. Now we'll fetch. Get a Rakdos Theater. Trigger. Thoughtseize. Yeah, I would love to know what the fuck is in their hand. Go to mine. Let's see. No, that's the wrong one. Let's see what you got going on. Bolt my Ringleader, okay. Another Leyline or an Obsidian Charmaw. I'll take the Charmaw. Oh, they can't cast. That makes sense. Hits Cavern exactly. They can escape a Flayed, but we can just kill them next turn. So yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Smack. Hard cast second ley line. Because that's the last card in their hand, we know it. Third draw was the Wooded Foothills. Aha, hardcast Flage. We get to gain some life. Not only do we have a Sting Scourger to bounce their Flage, but we also have a Hasty Harbinger. And this is how you beat a Flage. You wait for them to tap out for the Flage, and that's the turn that you Snoop combo. Ooh, that's how we kill Boros too, I guess. Kiki Jiki to the top, tap. Start pressing 1, tap the target. Tap the target. And we don't need a just because we have Mob now. Good games. Well played, opponent. Well played. All right. Yeah. A little bit of a shorter one tonight. I'm from Standard. We went 2-1. We lost to my buddy Robert, who was playing Gruel Mice. And then we played against Mardu Tokens and my buddy my buddy Jeremy, who was on Mardu Tokens, my buddy JD, who was playing a really cool, spicy Demir build. It's with Demir with Cecil the Dark Knight into Dark Confidant. And he actually has a brand new YouTube channel. It's called the Bracket Builders Podcast. Let me see if I can just plug my buddy real quick, and then I'm going to crash. Of course, I really appreciate y'all watching. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoy Goblin's content, if you enjoy listening to me ramble, hit that like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. Are we not subscribed? Builders. Bracket Builders. Yeah, I'm subscribed. This is my buddy JD. Really smart player, really cool guy. And so he made a podcast with his friends where he's talking about like limited and like constructed. They do EDH. I did a episode on their channel. It's coming out soon. When they drop one of their first videos, I'm going to be one of the first people who gets interviewed on their channel. So go subscribe to the Bracket Builders podcast. Also, big shout out to my buddy Frank and Stan who run the Tales from the Tap podcast. You got to plug your homies. This is the thumbnail of me, my buddy Marty, my buddy Frank. Here, let's go to videos. See if we can zoom in a little bit so you can see this awesome thumbnail they made. Yeah, so you can see it's me on the left, my buddy Marty, Frank, Jared, Stan's holding up the Las Vegas sign, and then all the all the Final Fantasy characters. So go check out the Tales from the Tap podcast if you enjoy limited or they do so much different stuff. It's really cool. They are like the real Magic content creators. I'm just a goblin. And of course, yeah, really appreciate y'all watching. MTG Chicago is where all of the gameplay is. If you want to see me on camera at the LGS, all of the games are recorded. So go check out MTG Chicago. And yeah, really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for being here. A little bit of a shorter episode, but came home, went 2-1 at Standard today, and I'm ready to crash. But I'll be back tomorrow, 10 o'clock p.m. CST. Really appreciate you being here. Until next time, I hope you have a beautiful night. Peace.